Ever tried to drill a series of holes in a straight line on a drill press and ended up with a jagged mess? It is frustrating, and honestly, it is usually because the workpiece just won't stay put or move exactly where it needs to go. That is where this blue beast from Wilton comes in. It is a cross-slide vise, and the whole point here is to stop fighting your material and start controlling it. When you first pull this thing out of the box, the first thing you notice is the heft. At 20 pounds, it is not something you are going to be tossing around the shop floor, but that weight is exactly what you want when you are dealing with cast iron. It feels solid, dense, and ready to take a beating. The construction is all fine-grain cast iron, which gives it that classic, industrial feel that just screams durability. Now, the real magic happens with the movement. You have got these two axes to play with, allowing for both longitudinal and horizontal adjustments. It is surprisingly smooth for a tool that is meant to be bolted down and worked hard. The side knobs are the star of the show here, letting you dial in your position with 1/10 of a millimeter increments. It makes the difference between a hole that is just okay and one that is dead-on accurate. What stands out, though, is the V-groove in the jaws. If you are working with round stock, you know how annoying it is to have it roll around while you are trying to center a bit. These jaws grab onto round objects vertically or horizontally without that annoying slip. It is a small detail, but it saves so much headache. Mounting it is straightforward enough, thanks to the 5-bolt lugs on the base. You can get it locked down to your table pretty securely, which is vital because you do not want any vibration creeping in when you are pushing through thicker metal. But look, it is not perfect. While the movement is precise, the finish on the dials could be a bit more refined. Sometimes you might feel a little bit of grit if you are working in a dusty shop, so keep a rag handy to wipe down the slides every now and then. It is a bit of a maintenance chore, but that is just the reality of working with high-precision mechanical parts. Also, the jaw opening is 4 inches, which is plenty for most hobbyist or light professional tasks. But if you are planning on clamping massive engine blocks or oversized plates, you might find yourself wishing for just a little more room. Still, for the vast majority of drilling and light milling tasks, it hits that sweet spot between size and capability. It is one of those tools that makes you wonder how you managed without it, especially when you are trying to line up multiple holes on a single piece of stock. It is not the cheapest option on the market, but you are paying for that Wilton reputation and the kind of build quality that doesn't just fall apart after a few months of heavy use. If you are tired of your drill press work feeling like a guessing game, this is a solid way to bring some actual engineering precision to your workbench. It is a heavy, reliable piece of kit that does exactly what it promises, provided you don't mind a little bit of routine cleaning to keep those slides moving like butter.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.